Welcome to my comedy journey, vlog number 24. This vlog is at Nice and Spiky at the Regent on Liverpool Road. This one's an interesting one. I have no idea whether you're going to like it or not. I've been to this gig before, and you'll see in the video there's like a little table right next to where you perform, and it's not like if you was to book a comedy show as an audience member, I feel like you might be slightly disappointed going there, because it's like a bunch of comedians who are just taking up notes, practicing stuff that they're probably not used to. And last time I went, I thought, oh well, it'd be a bit of a waste if I kind of went there with things that I know and prepared. So I thought a nice fun activity, let's say, is my friend Emilio, who you'll see on the show, one of the vlog favorites. It's quite interesting. He's actually a writer himself for Politico, but he just takes quite a keen interest into what I'm doing, and I actually like his feedback a lot. So I thought, all right, I've got a few ideas. Let's meet up an hour beforehand and come up with a bit on one of the ideas that I have. So we did that as an exercise together. So what you're going to see is basically, hopefully, the genesis, and hopefully a string of vlogs that you will see how a bit is built up, at least on my level. Look, we've just started here. I'm 6 months in, so, I'm still trying to find my process. So that's basically what we're trying to attempt here. I've got a big show in December, and I'm basically going to build up to that and try and make sure I have a good 5 minutes. I want to leave this year with a solid 5. Like, I think a lot of what I do is very middling. There's some good moments and there's some good bits, but to have a fully formed set that is just punchy across the board with gags and punchlines and really works takes a lot of effort, and it's something that I haven't really done for any particular bit. That's what I want to do with this one. This one scares me. I feel like I'm putting myself out there, but I think it has some legs to it. You're probably not going to enjoy this one, but hopefully on reflection, this one versus some future ones, it might make a bit more sense. So we'll see. Also, this one's like heavily unedited, because I forgot to capture any clips, and I thought I had some and I didn't. So it's basically just going to be a lot of talk in this one. Not that you like the VT clips anyway, but there you go. Hopefully enjoy. Thank you. Hello, how's everyone doing? I've got a bit of bad news. Sorry to come up with a downer. I recently had to put my dog down. She was a paranoid schizophrenic. I guess the saying is true. Bitches be crazy. Thank you. Appreciate that. No, does anyone know what the census is, right? It's the survey the government put out every 10 years on behalf of Bill Gates. I actually don't get that joke. He wrote that. Someone tell me afterwards. But I actually have a real problem with the survey, because it's I don't like the option other or prefer not to say, right? Like, I'm half Kenyan, quarter Irish, quarter Bangladeshi. Okay. When it asks for your ethnicity, it's got white, it's got black, it's got mix, it's got black Asian mix, it's got fucking banana mix, smoothie mix. I don't know, it's got everything else, but for me, it has nothing. And I want to be seen, like, I want to be known. I'm a real person, But the only option I have is other or prefer not. I don't want to be another person. I actually prefer to say. But what can I pick? Oh yeah. So filling out that survey was a bit like a first date. What kind of name is census anyway? I don't know, Greek. To be fair, it's actually quite a nice name. But so I was quite nervous going into it, writing this survey, worrying if I'd say the same things, So I wanted to be really honest, and this thing was asking me questions, and question after question after question. It was like I wanted to answer honestly, but I couldn't even get a word in edgeway. These are really messing up, innit? Let me start again. Sorry. Yeah.
What kind of name is Cedrus anyway? Thank you, yes. It's a Greek name, right? Yeah, ridiculous. No. But, you know, it kind of reminded me of a really bad first date. You know, I've gone in there with the best intentions. I want to be honest. Answer all the questions. And there were questions, man. Question after question after question. I mean, if I had a bit of criticism, it was actually a bit of a one-sided conversation. You know, I couldn't get a word in edgeways. And I tried, like, I turned that survey sideways, and, you know, it was no way of doing it. So, you know, they acted like they really wanted to get to know me. So I divulged. As you can see, I'm a comedian. I say a lot of funny things, you know, so apparently. I really laid myself out on there. You know, so I felt like I invested an awful lot. So by the time we were starting, you know, I'm like sitting there thinking, wow, you know, I felt like that went really well. I thought we had a good time doing it, you know. So I just fold up the envelope, put it in there. I thought the gentlemanly thing to do was actually walk into the post office. You know, I almost took it to my mum, but I thought that'd be a bit too soon, you know. So no, I just put it in the post box and sent it on its merry way. You know, I'm sitting there and I'm waiting for a response. And I'm waiting. I'm like starting to think, like, did I overshare? Did I say too much? Did I say the wrong things? You know, I've got no idea. So like, I just forgot about it, put it out of my mind, moved on. Guess what? 10 years later, that bitch came right through my letterbox. Sitting there waiting for me. Can you believe it? And it came with all these new questions. What relationship status you on? What job do you have? How much do you earn? I've moved on. You know, so I thought, fuck it. I'm not answering your questions. I ripped that thing up, I threw it away. Get out of my life. 10 days later, the police come knocking at my door. Abuse and battery. Can you believe it? Fucking ridiculous. Hey, thank you. Thank you. That was a bit of a struggle. We got through it in the end. Thank you. I picked up a new hobby recently. Yeah. Bird watching. Thank you, yeah. Well, that's, you know, like this. So I say bird watching, I started yoga classes. No? That's okay. I'll tell you this one story real quick, right? So, one of my past jobs, I used to be a criminal. Thank you. Don't be scared. I'm only black. No, no, I used to be a bank robber, right? So I go into this bank one time, and I'm doing my thing, you know, I put my underwear on my face, going, get down, get down, get down. I walk by, and I tell you what, this woman, oof, she was beautiful. Gorgeous. I'm in the middle of a bank robbery, but I had to take my shot, but I think, I'm here already, innit? So I asked her around, she said, yes. Good for me. I took us all my favourite places. KFC, the park, you know. We had a conjugal visit, yeah. But she started getting a bit leery, do you know what I'm saying? So I had to break off, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So she threatened to call the police on me. Can you believe it? Guess the saying is true. Snitches be crazy. Thank you. That was a long build-up, I know. That's been me. I've been Christopher Alley. Up next is the wonderful Mike Cox.
Hello, you alright?
Right, oh, that's nasty. So this is the first tripod review after a show, so good idea, Emilio. Fan favourite, Emilio from Politico. Thanks for coming. So now I'm probably going to go into kind of a bit about my thoughts, but do you understand now what I was trying to get at, the way that the show is put together?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Like, but I feel like if you do a really good set, you do get a response, right? That guy that was the policeman. Yeah. He got a very good response.
Yeah, but you see, so the guy before me, Elliot, he performed yesterday at Sunday Stick. Yeah. And slayed with the exact same stuff.
Sorry, which one was he?
So the guy that was literally before me, he was the guy talking about he's sick of hearing about COVID.
The gay guy.
The gay guy. Yeah, I don't want to say that. Thanks for. You know,
he's gay.
He didn't say. We're just assuming. He's assuming I'm not.
Well, he's gay like you're black.
Well, some people might be shocked by that. You can't be saying that.
Well, no, but as in, you know, it's one of those things that people feel uncomfortable to say. But it's
no, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, I'm only joking. So he did it where there was an actual audience and fucking murdered. He was excellent. Right. Whereas today,
no one's kind of responding to that. And I'm thinking, well, that kind of thing happened to me. So I figured I might as well just come here with something brand new. Because one of the things that I know when I start something new is that it generally does come out like that.
Okay.
It doesn't come out smooth. I forget a lot and I have to figure it out. So instead of doing it in a place where there's a bigger audience, I'd rather do it here where I've literally got. I feel comfortable. I didn't want to take up sheets. I never want to write things down.
Yeah, fair enough.
And there I feel comfortable to do so.
Okay.
Yeah?
But so you should probably be clear to your audience what we did.
I will be. I'm going to do an introduction and say
Okay,
that.
right.
Yeah, so it's all good. That's what I'm trying to set up. But,
Yeah.
I'm going to do that after this and then, act like it's before.
Editing.
You see, it's fucking editing, innit? I'll be working
It's my
hard.
magic, yeah.
I'm trying a new thing. But what do you think about it for the most part? Take away kind of like the messiness of
Well,
it.
the thing is, I it's interesting now because I have a direct relationship with the whole thing now.
Emilio helped me write out. We had a great time doing
and
that.
we did
Let's
have
do it more
a really good
often.
time doing that. Yeah, but it also made me think I'm definitely not destined to be a comedy writer because it didn't go down very well.
Do you know what? I actually see. I think it went really well. I'm very happy with it because I can actually see the audience. And like I can see that. So now there's not always going to be laugh out loud feedback. We got a couple giggles on certain lines, and all we need is one or two jokes to really build from.
Yeah.
And that's all it is.
Yeah.
The premise is interesting.
I
That's
think
what
it's
I
a
know.
funny premise.
Looking out in the audience, they may not laugh, but they're engaged in the story.
Yeah.
It's a funny premise.
Good, yeah.
It's a funny premise. So now we know, all right, let's just start working on some jokes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and we've got a few lines that could carry. I reckon there's a few lines in there that would garner some laughter, but it's called legs.
Yeah.
It's got legs, and that's what
It's
I
got
think.
legs.
So
okay, good.
I really
Okay.
appreciate your help with it.
Well,
And,
I really enjoyed it.
If we
That
get a
was
chance
fun.
to do this again,
Absolutely,
innit?
yeah, I
you
would
wanna
love to do that. Yeah,
Maybe
it's
every
basically
time-
my dream to like help write
Really?
and then just watch someone.
Maybe
do
we
it.
should do every one that you do, depending on the show maybe, but if you come, we'll meet up straight after work and we'll just have a little, let's
Have
try
some
some
stuff.
shit out. How was it watching me do your stuff? Did you feel like, he's fucking it up, that's my shit?
Well, to be honest, actually, I felt like you delivered it, or you strung it together. Sorry, much better than I thought you would.
I tend to
Like, you did-
surprise people
Yeah,
sometimes.
you did hit all the narrative points.
Yeah.
But just some of the jokes for some reason didn't quite land.
And because delivery was scattered, it's not the best. Again, it's not a finished product. It's the start of something.
Yeah,
so
that's
that's
true.
why
Yeah.
some of the build-up will need to be improved,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
I
work.
feel
on some
like
stuff.
now I feel like I have to be less self-critical because I'm thinking
Yeah, you are.
but maybe it's just shit material.
And do you know what? This is part of it. Like, this is what I used to think at the beginning, and you used to kill yourself. And you think, is it shit material? No, it's not. Well, it is shit technically. Like, technically it's shit. Like, but it's like watching your 5-year-old play five-a-side football, hoping
Yeah.
that they'll mature.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a
Eventually
comedy
they
baby.
might pass it.
Yeah,
Eventually
yeah.
they might do a
Eventually
successful
I may
pass.
actually score a goal, you know, and you're gonna stand there as a proud dad, being like,
Yeah,
"I
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
helped this guy. I trained him." But I remember when he was a little dickhead, could barely double dribble, whatever you call it, because you don't understand sports, messing around on the court, you know. So no, it was good, man. I had some good fun. So
Good, yeah. No, I
appreciate
really
it.
enjoyed you doing it. I
Good.
really enjoyed watching you doing it. I really enjoyed writing.
Yeah, yours is like some of the only feedback I actually appreciate out of people that I know. So you know,
you
you go.
better hope that Dina and Mark and Rory and everyone else don't watch this.
yeah, no one watches it. Anyway, hopefully you do like and subscribe. Emilio Politico.
On to the next one.
You remember?